Hey, boxing fans. Thanks for joining us tonight on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. We're going to get started here with a junior middleweight battle. This is a 4-rounder. Anthony Ayon taking on Jesus Zapata. A little later on, we'll meet a young amateur fighter, Jaime Silva, from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And then we'll take a look at the Tough Man contest, which took place recently. But right now, let's go to the weigh-ins, Ayon and Zapata.
The judges for tomorrow night will be Sandy Pino, Hugh Bishop, Dan Cisneros, Larry Chavez, Vicky Uhlenbrock. Timekeepers, Terry McDonald and Louis Montoya.
Zapata from Grants, New Mexico, and there you see Jesus Zapata in the white trunks. Now we move over to the corner of El León from Socorro, New Mexico. This is Anthony Ayon. He'll be entering the ring here, and here he comes now. Anthony Ayon, the man who never fought as an amateur. All of his amateur experience was in the Tough Man contest. He is a product of the Tough Man contest. Rugged, very rugged and strong fighter with a good solid chin. He'll make you earn a victory, and he's a very threatening to Jesus Zapata, who's really picking a rough man to make his pro debut against. But Jesus Zapata is a fine boxer, and he should be able to show us some good work. Let's go up to ring announcer Henry Tafoya.
Number one, judges tonight, Sandy Pino, Larry Chavez, and Hugh Bishop. All right, 4 rounds of boxing. In his debut, ladies and gentlemen, from Grants, New Mexico, weighing 150 pounds, he is wearing white trunks, Viva Zapata. In the red corner, wearing red trunks, weighing 156.5 pounds. From Socorro, New Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Ayon. Referee Al Medina. 4 rounds of boxing.
So we're just about ready to get underway now with this action. 4 rounds in the junior middleweight division. The man you see bouncing on his toes in the background there is Jesus Zapata, his opponent from Socorro. Jesus is from Grants, and his opponent from Socorro is Anthony El León Ayon in the red trunks, and we're underway now, round 1. The referee is Al Martinez from Albuquerque. And you can see Anthony Ayon is not really known as a stylish boxer. He is a slugger. He will come in there, and there you see him throwing that right hand. And he's not shy about letting his hands fly. Zapata in the white trunks, much more of a technician. He will look to box. He was a fine amateur boxer, now looking to fight in the paid ranks. And he's really taking a tough step here, taking on Anthony Ayon, a real dangerous way to open up your pro career. Oh, and there's a solid right hand landed from Ayon. We're just underway now in round 1 here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. Jesus Zapata in the white trunks, Anthony Ayon in the red with the white stripe. Dan Cisneros at ringside. We hope you're enjoying this exciting action coming to you from the Kiva Auditorium in downtown Albuquerque. And you see both men are right-handers. Zapata now trying to land with that combination. Jesus has to be pretty nervous. This is his pro debut. Anthony Ayon, who's a 6-fight veteran of the pro wars, has really seen it all, and he's not one bit intimidated by his opponent, Jesus Zapata. And there you see Ayon now countering with that fierce attack. His counterpunch attack is not very timid. He will come right at you, and he lets his hands fly, and they're very heavy hands. Ayon recently pulling off the upset victory over Cardell Fox, who was lean and mean looking. and Ayon was able to score the decision over him. And right now you see Zapata landing some good right hands, some chopping right hands from Jesus Zapata. Ayon with a very solid chin. He will really test you. You've got to really hit him hard and precise to take him out. I've never seen him dropped. I don't think I've seen him hurt. And he's a rugged individual. That's Anthony Ayon in the red trunks. Jesus Zapata, well, this is his pro debut. And we're going to find out what Jesus is made of right here. Again, you see Zapata trying to get that jab going. Now he throws a right hand and comes back with a good left-right combination that lands. And there's a body shot now from Zapata, who's starting to heat up a little bit. Runs into a little right hand from Ayon. And you can see Ayon kind of stagger back. That's his style. He's not hurt. That's his style. He'll kind of wobble back. And when you come in to nail him, he'll catch you with a counter shot. Ayon in the red trunks is trained by Roy Griego, and he trains out at the San Jose Community Center, offering some very good sparring to Daniel the Pitbull Perez. And right now you see Ayon just bullying Zapata back into the corner, and Ayon landing some uppercuts. Now Zapata tries to fight his way out of the corner, and the bell rings. So some good action to open the first round here on the 8-count boxing hour. This bout is scheduled for 4. Pretty even round, very tough to score. Maybe a slight edge to Ayon. Landing a few more solid shots, but Zapata getting his jab working a little bit and landing some good combinations towards midway in that first round. And there you see him, Jesus Viva, a member of that host of super amateur fighters. Now we look into the corner of Anthony Ayon from Socorro, the tough man, El León, the lion, and you can see why he's called that. He's as strong as a lion, fearless, and that's a very good nickname for the man from Socorro, Anthony Ayon in the red trunks. So round 2 underway now. Al Martinez is the referee. Good matchup of middleweights from Albuquerque, or from New Mexico, I should say. Grants in the white trunks and Socorro in the red. And now the two men exchanging blows, and Ayon lands a big right hand. An uppercut in the left hand now. As he bulls his way in, forcing Zapata. Zapata slips out, and Ayon takes a little rest on the second rope there. So Jesus Zapata using a little bit of footwork to get out of trouble there. And you see Ayon trying to land that big right. This fight taking place on the undercard of the first professional appearance in Albuquerque of Kid Dynamite, Danny Romero Jr. His New Mexico State flyweight title will come up a little later after this fight. You won't see it on tonight's program, I'm sure, as we'll be breaking these fights up into individual programs. But this is the Danny Romero undercard. Again, Ayon lands a little shot, and Zapata keeps firing. Zapata now trying to zero in on his opponent, Ayon. And Ayon tries to come up with that left hook, but it misses. And Zapata needs to make Ayon counter, or pay the price when Ayon misses on those counter shots. Zapata now staying on his toes, moving around a little bit more, using a little bit of footwork. As you can see, he might have the edge in the boxing skills, but as far as power and the ability to take a shot, that remains to be seen, because we know what Anthony Ayon has in that department. And Zapata will have to show us something there. Again, Zapata now coming forward, working behind those hooks. There's a little jab by Ayon. Zapata counters right back now. Zapata starting to heat up just a little bit. Lands a good left to the body. Neither man has been hurt now. We're in the second round. This bout is scheduled for 4. There's a solid right hand now on the left, and a combination from Zapata. That got Ayon's attention, and he comes back with a right hand and gets out of the corner. So Zapata lands some nice shots right there, but Ayon, always dangerous, comes back with a right hand of his own. There's a little left that just gets Zapata on the chin now. Both men winging, and now Ayon lands a right hand. And that bell ends the second round. Good action there. Both men landing some big shots. Zapata starting to heat up a little bit, and Ayon continuing with his steady pace. Again, we take a look into the corner of Jesus Viva Zapata, making his pro debut. We've got it 1 round each right now, unofficially here on the 8-count boxing hour. The first round, maybe the slight edge going to Ayon. Very close, could have gone either way. And the second round also very close, maybe a slight edge to Zapata, but that could go either way. So the call goes for the seconds to leave the ring, and we're just about ready to start the third round here. And both men come out and exchange a shot. Zapata now trying to dig to the body. Ayon coming up from underneath now. He kind of bends down and comes inside and then pops up and lets his hands fly. Again, both men trying to land with the right hand. Not a lot of jabs working here. I think if either man would start sticking a jab in there, he might really find some buried treasure. Again, Zapata now coming in with those hooks. There's a right hook that lands on the jaw of Ayon. But Ayon continuing, now Ayon gets a little bit wobbled. I don't know, he leans back on the rope. Zapata connected and Ayon falls onto the rope, and here comes Ayon again, letting his hands fly. Zapata tries to dig a shot to the stomach now. A lot of tough infighting here. This is a grueling fight. And Anthony Ayon welcoming Zapata to the professional ranks. Solid shots to the head now being landed by Zapata. And a good left to the body, comes back with a right hand. And now Ayon lands the shot. Both men just trading shots. Zapata on the ropes, but he's been the busier of the two right now. Zapata misses with that big overhand right. Comes back with a little left hook that lands. And Ayon continues to bull Zapata back onto the ropes. Ayon's style, I guess you would have to call it effective awkwardness. He's a little bit awkward, but it is effective. And there's a good body shot. Oh, and a left hand from Zapata, and here comes Ayon with a right hand. Both men exchanging solid shots. It looks like a battle of attrition as well as technique. The good chin might win this fight too. Now Zapata tries to jab a little bit. Coming in behind his jab. There's a good little right hand from Zapata. We're in the third round of this bout, scheduled for 4. Anthony Ayon in the red trunks and Jesus Zapata in the white. Now Ayon lands a good shot. Starting to connect on Zapata. Here comes Ayon now with his two-handed attack. Zapata lands a good left hand. Oh, and Zapata lands a shot that just wobbles Ayon, and now a left hand knocks him back. Zapata really starting to land with some bombs here. And you can see the solid chin of Ayon. Those shots would have knocked most of the fighters in this division down, but Ayon just takes it. So a good round for Jesus Zapata. We got 1 to go. We hope you're enjoying our opening action here on the 8-count boxing hour. And coming up, you'll meet So one more round to go in this opening professional fight of Jesus Zapata. And you can see his corner now trying to urge him on to build up a little bit of power and strength for this final round. Looking to build a little momentum. And Anthony Ayon comes out to meet him, the 2-touch gloves, and here we go for the 4th round. Again, it's Jesus Zapata in the white trunks from Grants, New Mexico, making his pro debut, and the man in the red trunks is from Socorro. It's Anthony Ayon. Oh, Zapata tries the right hand, but comes up short. Again, Ayon trying to stay busy. He needs this 4th round. I've got it 2-1 for Zapata. Both men have landed bombs, but Zapata a little more busy, landing a few more shots, and that could be giving him the edge on the judges' scorecards. Ayon continues to try to land the big bomb, while Zapata content to just land shots. And now Zapata misses with a big right hand. There's a little right hand from Ayon that lands. Oh, Zapata tries the big right and comes up short now. Both men getting a little tired, starting to miss their shots. Ayon trying to counter with that right hand. Comes with an uppercut and misses. Zapata makes some pay now with 2 shots. Anthony Ayon looking like he's starting to tire just a bit now, standing back on his heels. But he's always dangerous as he winds up with that big shot out of nowhere. And now Zapata lands a right hand and follows it with a little left. Again, the left hand. Zapata has been able to catch Ayon with his shots. And now Zapata bobbing and weaving, coming in, throws a left hook to the body. Ayon trying to counter with a right hand. And there's a little body shot again from Zapata. Now Zapata working behind the jab, comes in and follows it with a right hand, left hook to the body. Ayon trying to counter punch, but just a little bit off on his timing. Misses there, and that ends the fight. So this bout goes the distance, 4 rounds. Professional debut of Jesus Zapata, and Anthony Ayon looking to go above the 500 mark. And right now it's in the hands of the judges. It was a good fight throughout. No man really dominating the fight, but I would have to give the edge to Zapata in the white trunks, making his professional debut. So there you see Jesus Zapata now officially a professional fighter with his first professional fight under his belt. And in just a little bit, we'll find out whether he's a winner or a loser to open his pro career. Background there, you see Danny Romero, looks like a trainer for his sensational world contender, Danny Romero Jr. Also trains the very excellent lightweight from Albuquerque, Steve Hindy. Look into the corner now, you see Roy Griego in the blue shirt. He's the trainer manager of Anthony Ayon. And they're hoping that the judges saw it in favor of their fighter, Anthony Ayon. Taking a little time to add up the scorecards, so this could be a close fight. Middleweights here in the opening bout of our 8-count boxing hour, and we're just about ready to get the decision. I think the two go up and congratulate each other. Good sports. And the crowd kind of buzzing about the outcome of this fight. Both men having their backers. Zapata in the white trunks bringing his bunch from Grants, New Mexico, and in the other corner, Anthony Ayon in the red trunks bringing his crew from Socorro, New Mexico. Let's go up and get the decision. So Jesus Zapata wins his professional debut. A split decision. It wasn't easy, but he gets the job done against a very tough Anthony Ayon. Congratulations to Zapata.